No words, man. No words. No words.
It's a tragedy. You have a death and then you have a tragedy. Hers is a tragedy. And I just experienced a tragedy. A tragedy. It's more than just a death. It's a tragedy.
One man is in custody tonight as law enforcement investigates the death of a child. 25-year-old Michael Cherry is in the Shawnee County Jail being held for rape and first-degree murder in the death of 5-year-old Zoe Felix. Cherry's bond is $2 million. Topeka police were called to a disturbance around 6 last night at a gas station in Southeast 29th, California. First responders found Zoe and began life-saving measures, but she was later pronounced dead at the hospital. Authorities had this large crime scene taped off in Grassy Field just north of the Dillon store there throughout the day. Cherry was booked just after 4 this morning. Jail officials listed the address as homeless. TPD, though, said he and the child knew each other. Zoe's neighbors are heartbroken to learn what happened to her. 13th Callie Holthouse is live in Southeast Topeka for us tonight. Callie?
Yeah, I'm here. Just behind me, you can see one of the crime scenes where this occurred and a small memorial that's been put together in honor of Zoe Felix. Earlier today, I spoke to the neighbors who lived just across the street from the house Zoe stayed at with her mother. They're devastated to learn that despite their repeated pleas for help, Zoe still suffered this tragic fate. Neighbors of Zoe Felix say they loved the 5-year-old like she was one of their own.
Loving girl. Questions. Loved the children. All the kids played with her. They all looked out for her. Everybody looked out for Zoe. She was a curious George with nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
But despite their efforts, they say she lived a life of instability. The house she stayed in lacked utilities, and she was sometimes left home alone.
No lights, no water. By herself sometimes.
Neighbors say they did what they could for Zoe, helping keep her bathed, clothed, and fed, even going so far as to report Felix's living conditions to local authorities. Police Chief Brian Wheelis would not confirm whether authorities had any prior contact with the family. He also would not comment on their relationship with the suspect.
What?
The information and all the investigative evidence will be compiled and sent to the district attorney's office.
Neighbors say they are left devastated.
It hurts. It's a tragedy. You have a death and then you have a tragedy. Hers is a tragedy. And I just experienced a tragedy. That's a tragedy. It's more than just a death. It's a tragedy.
Look. That the mother that kicked her out the house. Who? This is a child. This is a child. How'd you fix your mind to do that? That's what I want to know. That's a child. How did you fix your mind to go, yeah, I'm going to kick this child out the house? Mind you, your child out the house. She has to be the worst mother of all time. Like, she's up there. She's up there. She's up there on the Mount Rushmore. She has to be up there. Jesus Christ. For her to run into some dude at a gas station and then he take advantage of her to the point where she ends up ultimately dying. I hope they not only do they put dude under the jail, I hope he has nothing but sleepless nights in there. Nothing but sleepless nights. I don't want him to ever get any rest. I don't want him to ever have any peace. I want it to be rough for the rest of his life, or however long he's still alive. She's 5. She's 5. What level of sickness, bro, do you have to be on? homeless or whatever. I don't care. The child is 5. You depraved, sick individual. The child was 5. 5. That's it. That's all I got. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed now. I'm going to bed now. Y'all.